Hey friend, it is Kate here. Thank you so much for jumping on my channel and joining me for a class today. Now I have got an intermediate Pilates class just for you. It's about 25 minutes long. I definitely would call this intermediate. My beginners, you can of course join in. You should know where you can modify, where you can kind of take it a little slower if we need to, although let's face it, sometimes going slower is harder, right? Anyway, I want us to roll out our mat, get started, and feel the burn in our tummies. We will start seated on our mat in a nice easy pose. Whatever feels good for you. You want to cross your legs, you want to stick them out in front of you, that's okay. Just let your hands hang by your side, navel in, top of the head high, broaden your shoulders. Take an inhale, let your shoulders slide up to your ears. Exhale, let them fall down the back. Inhale, let them slide up. Exhale, let them fall down. Two more. Inhale, way up. Exhale, right back down. Last one, all the way up. Bring it down and hold. Maybe close your eyes for a moment just to notice what's going on in your body today. Do you feel like your weight is a little forward, a little back? Is there tension in one hip and not the other? There's no right or wrong answer. Sometimes it's just good to take note of this thing or of these things before we start class. And when you're ready, flutter your eyes open. Inhale, carry your hands up nice and high. Exhale, flip your palms, press them right back down towards your hips. Inhale, lift them up nice and high. Exhale, bring them right back down. This time we'll take them up overhead and we'll clasp our hands together. Once you have those fingertips laced, bring your hands behind your head and open your elbows nice and wide. Notice you feel like you let those ribs immediately splay. We want to continue to draw that navel in to close the ribs a little bit more. Try to point your elbows towards the wall on either side of you. Ever so slightly dip your chin to your chest just so we can lengthen through that cervical spine. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, I want you to tip over to the right. Your right elbow reaches down and lift your left elbow up nice and high. Now, we don't want to curl in right here. We still want to keep pointing our elbows away from one another, broadening from one side to the other on your body. Take a big inhale. Exhale, pull yourself all the way back up. Tip over to the other side when you feel ready. Now I'm almost imagining trying to point my right elbow up to the sky while I point my left elbow down towards the ground. I'm thinking about fanning open my ribs and kind of making a half rainbow sort of feel, kind of look towards my spine rather than just letting myself collapse on that left side. Big inhale. Exhale, pull yourself all the way up. Keep that chin ever so lightly tucked to the chest. Take a big inhale. And I want you to twist to the right now. Find that nice little stretch. Pull yourself back to center. And then same thing to the other side. Slowly return to center. And then release the hands. Bring them back to your thighs. And let's roll our shoulders back for 3. And 2, one more, and then go forward, 3, 2, 1. Take your feet out in front of you. Plant them into the floor. They can be together about hip distance, and bring your hands behind your thighs. Roll your shoulders back, sit up tall and straight. Remember that feeling of opening the chest that we just did in our seat. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, tip your pelvis back and rock into our C curve. Now remember, a C curve is like we're sitting inside a bubble. And if we were sitting in our bubble and we were lazy, we'd want our spine to touch the circumference of that bubble. Keep holding on to the back of your legs and still point your elbows towards the wall on either side of you. Big inhale. Keep your C curve as you pull yourself up. And when your shoulders are over your hips, restack the spine, sit up tall and straight. Tip immediately back, rock into that lovely little C curve again, elbows wide, big inhale, exhale, roll on up, inhale, tall and straight, exhale, tip back, hold, inhale, pause, Exhale, roll right back up. Last one, tip the pelvis back, rock into that lovely C curve and stay. Now we can keep holding on to our thighs if we want to. That might be enough for us today, or we can circle one arm out. Now from here, right now, all I want us to do is keep toning that belly, cinching the waist, curling through the back of the body. And then from here, with just the right arm, I want you to inhale, open. Exhale, hug it close, and hug your left thigh more. Inhale, open. Exhale, tone your belly. Press deeper into the mat with that left foot. 3 more, open. Exhale, close. 2 more, open. Exhale, close. Last one. Exhale, close, hold. Cinch that waist more, curve a little bit more. Take a great big inhale. Exhale, hand behind the thigh, roll yourself up, sit up tall and straight. Remember, you can always pause whenever you need to, but when you're ready, tip back, find that C curve and stay. Shoulders broad, low belly reaching in. Lift that head up higher. Keep holding on to the back of the right thigh and then round your left hand out. Broaden those shoulders. When you're ready, inhale, slide the hand open. Exhale, hug the thigh and pull the arm closed. Inhale, open. Exhale, cinch the waist, close. 3 more, open. Exhale, tone, close in even more. 2 more. Last one. Hold as you inhale. Exhale, roll yourself up. Beautiful job. Notice if you need to wiggle, if you need to shake anything out, go ahead. Immediately tip back when you're ready. Stamp into the floor. Remember that feeling of hugging the back of your thighs, of keeping those muscles turned on and pressing your feet into the floor, and see if we can hug both arms. If this is too much at any time, bring one or both hands behind you if you need to. A-okay. But let's go ahead and inhale, both arms open. Exhale, both arms closed. Inhale, both arms open. Exhale, close. 3 more, open. Exhale, close. 2 more. Last one. Take your left hand back underneath your thigh again. Keep holding your right arm up. Take a big inhale. Press deeper into your right foot. Exhale, lift your left leg. Set that foot on the ground. Exhale, hug the thigh, lift the left leg. Lower it down. 3 more up. Drop it down. 2 more. Lower down. Last one. Lift. Hug that leg in and then see if we can send both hands out and away. Keep finding that deeper and gentle C curve behind our body. Keep opening up those shoulders. Take a big full inhale. As you exhale, set the foot down. Roll all the way up to a seat. Grab your thighs, tip yourself back, pause. Release one hand, release the other. This time, instead of opening and closing our arms, we're going to lift them up. Now notice, my arms are not going right over my head. It's staying in my peripheral vision, and then I bring it back down in front of my sternum. Inhale, the hands lift high. Exhale, it comes back down. Inhale, up. Exhale, cinch that waist as you bring it down. 2 more up. Exhale right back down. Last one up. Bring it down, hold. Now let's go ahead and hug the back of the right leg. Left arm stays in place. Press deeper into the floor with your left foot. Big inhale. Exhale, lift up. Whole leg drops down. Exhale, scoop that leg up. Pick it up. You got it. 3 more on your own breath. And remember, it's not about doing every single rep that I'm doing. If you only do 1 or 2, that's great too. Do what works best for your body. Last one, inhale down, exhale lift. Set that foot down. Go ahead, oh no, I lied. Bring that leg up, keep it there, and now release both hands. Hold, hold, hold. Extend those fingertips nice and far away. Broaden your shoulders, take a big inhale. As you set it down, exhale, roll all the way up Beautiful job. Now we're going to extend our feet out in front of us. If there's a soft bend in your knee, remember that's okay. It's not about doing exactly what I'm doing. I like to have my feet about hip distance apart for this one, and I want you to feel your sitting bones and feel your heels touching the ground. Go ahead, take your hands in front of you, hug an imaginary present, soften those shoulders back. Pull your belly button in and sit up a little taller, a little straighter. Take a big inhale. Exhale, tip yourself back, rock into that lovely little C curve that we just did a moment ago. Big, deep, full inhale. Great big breath out. Now from here, I want you to lift your present up. Exhale, bring it right back down. Now this is just like when we had our arms in our circle and our legs bent and we weren't taking our hands totally above our head. They come up to that peripheral vision height and right back down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, right back down. Now this time I want you to lift your hands up, take a big inhale, and as you exhale, go ahead and roll all the way up and maybe reach for the toes. If we don't touch our toes, that's okay. It's not about that. Hands to your thighs, slowly guide yourself up. Take those hands out in front of you again, give them a hug, a squeeze, big inhale. Exhale, tip the pelvis back, rock, roll down into that half little C curve. Now what can be helpful for me is thinking about pressing into my heels, feeling those sitting bones still reaching for the ground even though we're in our C curve, and that is a-okay. Extend longer through your left hand. Now I want you to inhale, just slide your right hand open. Exhale, grab that imaginary present again. We should be turning on our whole arms as we do that. Inhale, slide the hand open. Exhale, close. Inhale, slide the hand open. Exhale, close. Two more, open. Exhale, close, hold. Lift your present up, big inhale. Exhale, reach up and over towards your toes. Restack the spine, set yourself up once more, hug that imaginary present, give it a good squeeze, almost think that it's so heavy and we have to really activate our arms as we tip our pelvis back and find that C curve. Take a moment, adjust, wiggle, do what you need to feel strong and secure. Inhale, take the left hand open, exhale, bring it closed. Now, as you open and close, you might follow your hand with your gaze, and that's okay, but I do want our shoulders to remain pointing forward. It's not a twist. We're exclusively moving that left hand open and close. Last one, take it open. Exhale, close, hug your present, lift it, shine it up, reach longer through the back of the body, big inhale. Exhale, up and over for the toes, and roll yourself up. Beautiful job. Once more, plant those feet into the floor, hands behind the thighs, sit tall, sit straight, big breath. Tip lightly back and pause. Hold right here, big inhale. Exhale, lift your right foot up, keep it there. Take another breath. Can you hug it more and bring the left to meet the right? Ooh, this is a big one. If we need to set one foot down, that's okay. What's helpful for me is imagining squeezing my inner thighs towards one another, keeping that lovely little C curve behind my body, keeping my shoulders nice and open, elbows pointing away. Big, deep, full inhale. Big sigh out the mouth as you tone that belly and pause. Now this might be enough. Feel free to stay just right here. That is fabulous if you do. But otherwise, could we maybe take that hand out? Just like we did a moment ago, I want us to inhale, open our hand out to the side. Exhale, bring it back. You could even touch your calf. Sometimes having that tactile cue is helpful. Inhale, open. Exhale, tone the tummy, bring the hand back, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Last one, inhale, open. Exhale, close. Hand behind the thigh. Walk one foot, the other foot down. Roll yourself up to a seat. Tip on back. Hug the thighs. Find the beginning of our C curve. Big inhale. Let's lift our left foot up first. Keep it there. Lift the left to meet the right. I like to imagine a great big rubber band around the outer side of my thighs, kind of hugging them in. That's a little bit helpful for me to think about in that way, trying to zip everything up through the center of the body. Release your left hand when you're ready. Same thing from the other side. Slide that hand open. Exhale, close. Keep going at your own pace, opening and closing. And know that you don't have to take it as fast as I go. You could go slower. You could go a little faster too. Your arm also doesn't have to reach completely open to the side either. Whatever works better for you. If you barely want to move it away from your leg and then hug it back into your shin, that's okay too. 2 more open. Exhale, close. Last one open. Exhale, close. Big inhale. Set the feet down, roll all the way up. Take your hands behind you, roll those shoulders back, lift your heart and chest up, press into both feet, and lift the pelvis up, finding a reverse tabletop. Almost thinking about pressing your psoas, the front of your hip, up towards the sky. Take a big inhale. Lower down. Exhale, immediately lift back up. Find that reverse tabletop. Set yourself right back down. 2 more up. Lower down. Last one up. Hold. Think of toning the spot where your thigh and your glute connect. If you've been with me before, you know I call it the thut. Your thigh butt. Give that thigh butt a squeeze as you lift your pelvis up just a hint higher. Big breath. Slowly set everything down. Excellent job. Go ahead, take those hands behind your thighs again, or roll the shoulders back. Big inhale. Tip back, find the beginning of your C curve, another breath. Float your right foot up, keep it there. Bring the left to meet the right. Seal those inner thighs together. Could we once more release the hands? This is a big one, take it at your own pace. But 5 times, I want us to point our toes and head away. Exhale, pull everything back up. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, pull it right back up. 3 more on your own breath. Give it a squeeze. Have you forgotten about your imaginary present? Hug those arms towards one another. Turn on all the muscles in your arms. Last one, reach it out. Exhale, pull it back in. Beautiful. Can we keep our hands here while we lower our feet and roll up? Bring them right behind you once more. Roll those shoulders. Lift the heart and chest. Find that reverse tabletop. A great big inhale. Slowly set it down. Take your feet out. We'll take them about as wide as our mat. It doesn't have to be a great big wide straddle whatsoever. Feel those sitting bones attached. Feel your heels as well. Belly button up and in. Big inhale, hands up high. Let's take a twist to the right. Right hand back, left hand forward. Now if you're a little bit more shallow in your twist, that's a-okay. Take it only as deep as whatever feels good for you. Unravel both hands, a lift. Take that same twist to the other side. No hurry, no rush. Both hands up. Flip the palms, press them down. Walk your feet together. We are going to lie down. And this is a challenge, my friends. I want you to go slower than I do as I roll back. Now, a couple of options. You can keep your legs straight. For me, sometimes it feels nice to lightly bend them before I take my hands out in front of me. Big inhale. And we're going to tip back for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Half, a quarter. Relax. Did you go slower than I did? Maybe. Let me know in the comments if you did. Plant those feet into the floor. Let's immediately imprint our spine, elongating. Find that space between your shoulders in the back of the body. Think of opening and letting your shoulder blades really soften into the mat. Hands down by your sides, palms pressing into the floor to activate the arms once more. Press down into the whole of your foot. Inhale, lift up, find your bridge pose. Is there space between your chin and chest? Could you point that nose straight up to the sky like a little Pinocchio? Lift the hips up just a hint higher. Great big inhale. Exhale, roll all the way right back down to the ground. Inhale, immediately pick the hips up. Find your bridge pose. Exhale, roll all the way back down. 2 more. Inhale, lift right on up. Exhale, roll all the way down. Last one, lift up, stay. Turn on that spot where your thigh and your glute connect. Lift up just a bit more without opening your ribs. Keep drawing them towards one another, knitting them together. Big, full breath in. Great big breath out. Now this is a funny one, but we are going to circle our hips, our whole pelvis around, trying to keep them even. So I don't want any kind of roller coastering to go around, but they go around together to the right for 5. Exhale as you pause 4. Inhale around, exhale, pause 3, 2, last 1. Hold right there. Tone that thud again. Roll those shoulders back. Keep your nose up to the sky. Reverse for 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Let's repeat to the right for 5 and 4, 3, 2, last 1. One more set to the left for 5 and 4, 3, 2, last 1. Lift those hips up, roll those shoulders back, point your nose up, big inhale. Exhale, roll all the way down. Press deeper into your left foot. Immediately send the right leg up. If you have a bend, that's okay, but we want to reach that toe all the way up to the sky. Keep that feeling of pressing the foot down so we can activate our leg and send your left foot to meet the right. Seal those inner thighs together. Tone the belly, press down through the back of the body, and then from here, 5 times we're going to switch our legs down and up. Right goes down first, exhale, pull it up. Left goes down, exhale, pull it up. Lower down, exhale, lift. Lower down, exhale, lift. You got it. 3 more. For 2. Last 1. Seal those inner thighs in. Belly button pulls up and in. Take a big inhale. Go ahead, bend your knees, almost like you're sitting in a chair and you're kind of hooking them there. Float those fingertips up. Keep your inner thighs touching. Reach your fingertips all the way up to the sky. Let's rotate them so we're holding our present once more. Keep that feeling of holding your present. Take a breath. And as you exhale, I want you to curl your head and chest up, reaching your fingertips out and away. So they're not down by the hips, they're up over. It's like you still have that present and you're trying to reach it towards your toes. Keep that feeling here. Take a big deep inhale. Exhale, squeeze your present, roll up 1/2 inch higher. And then from here, slow and steady, go ahead, bring yourself down without letting your low back move away. Big deep inhale. Exhale, curl, roll yourself up. Tone those inner thighs towards one another. Great big breath. Exhale, slowly bring yourself all the way down. 2 more. Exhale, curl up. Hold, hold, hold. Reach those fingertips out and away. Big deep inhale. Exhale, lower right back down. Last one, curl up and stay. Hug your imaginary present. Take a great big inhale. Great big breath out. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Exhale, pull it in. Back and forth we go. 2 more sets. Last set. Last one. Hold it there. Zip those inner thighs in. Reach those fingertips further and further away. Take a great big breath. Set your feet down. Roll your head and chest down. Relax. Wiggle it out. Soften through the front of your body. No hurry, no rush. Pull one knee in. Pull the other knee in. Give yourself a little circle, a little squeeze. And then rock and roll yourself all the way up to a seat. As always, give yourself a great big pat on the back. That was a nice challenging one for those abdominal muscles, I certainly hope. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I certainly hope to see you again.